Namaste friends, welcome to Bano Biology Center for True Learning. Here I request you to subscribe our YouTube channel Bano Biology Center for more videos and press the bell icon for latest notifications and updates. In this video we are going to learn the new concept, that is medical termination of pregnancy. Shortly it is popularized as MTP. Let us begin with the definition of medical termination of pregnancy. Here I am trying to present two definitions. One is termination of pregnancy by removal or expulsion of an embryo or fetus before it can survive outside the uterus. So before fully development of the fetus inside the uterus, the conditions demanded for removal or expulsion of that developing embryo. The another definition from the NCERT also given here, that is intentional or voluntary termination of pregnancy before full term. So before completing the gestation period, the developing fetus has to be removed from the uterus intentionally or voluntarily. It is called medical termination of pregnancy. Here MTP is also called induced abortions. Here we are going to abort the developing fetus intentionally or voluntarily. Because of that reason, MTP is also called induced abortions. Throughout the world, nearly 45 to 60 million MTPs are performed in a year. This number is a big number, which accounts for 1/5 of the total pregnant women. Out of total pregnant women, 1/5 of the pregnant women undergoes abortion. One more point I am going to highlight here. Emotional, ethical, religious and social issues have great influence on the MTPs, because there are different kinds of societies in the countries of the world. They practice so many customs and rituals. Even though these four aspects have influence on the MTP, sometimes performing the MTP become must. Let us see what are the conditions leads to the MTP. The first one is casual unprotected intercourse. When couples participated in the sexual intercourse or coitus without taking the precautions, the female have a greater chances of having the pregnancy. Another reason is due to the failure of contraceptives. The couple actually used the contraceptives, but the contraceptives fails in preventing the pregnancies. Under these two common conditions, perform the MTPs become necessary. Next point, when MTPs become harmful or fatal to the pregnant woman, the MTP should be performed. When to perform the NTP? When to perform the NTP is safe to the mother. During the first trimester, performing the NTP is safe. I mean, when developing fetus has the age of 12 weeks or below the 12 weeks, performing the NTP doesn't matter. But performing the MTP during the second trimester involves much risk or greater risk. Sometimes it leads to the fatal of the mother also. If we talk about the trends, there are two negative trends can be observed in case of MTPs. One is performing the NTPs illegally by the unqualified persons. It leads to the severe consequences like become fatal to the mother and leads to the infections of the mother or fetus also. In India, 50% of the abortions performed illegally by the unqualified persons every year. The another negative trend can be observed here is female feticide. Already we talked about one of the technique used to determine the sex of the developing fetus, that is amniocentesis. Here there will be use of misuse of amniocentesis. Some people decide to kill the female fetus by approaching the amniocentesis technique. Next, move on to the types of abortions. There are two types of abortions mainly. One is induced abortion, second one is spontaneous abortions. Spontaneous abortions also called miscarriage. Again, induced abortions are of two types. One is therapeutic induced abortions, second one elective induced abortions. What are induced abortions? Intentionally performed abortions are called induced abortions. It may be so due to the seriousness to the mother or unwillingness of the pregnant woman to carry the developing fetus. Here it is again divided into two types of therapeutic and elective. What is therapeutic abortion? Here, it is performed to save the life of the pregnant woman, or it is done in response to health condition of woman or fetus. If doctors feel the health condition of mother is not good, if continue the pregnancy further, then deciding on MTP is right. The second one is elective induced abortion, which means this type of abortion is performed purely on the basis of a request put forth by the women for non-medical reasons. There are no other reasons, medical reasons, but the carrying woman is not at all willing to bear the baby. In that case, abortions will be done. It is elective abortion. Another one is spontaneous abortions. The unintentional delivery of an embryo or fetus before the 24th week of gestation is called spontaneous abortion. Here, no one is going to intervene in the abortion, but it happens all of suddenly. When it happens before the 24th week of the gestation, it is termed as spontaneous abortion. Next, methods of abortion. How many methods are applied to abort the developing fetus? There are two methods. One is medical abortion, another one is surgical abortions. Surgical abortions are done in three ways. One is manual vacuum aspiration, second one electric vacuum aspiration, third one dilation and evacuation, D and E. So let us talk about each method one by one. The first one is medical abortion. Here, for medical abortion, doctors use paraceuticals are used for the abortion. Pharmaceuticals are used for the abortion. I mean, some chemicals are used to abort the developing fetus from the uterus. What are the substances used for abortion? Here, some of the chemicals or substances are mentioned very clearly. So, either they use uniquely or in combination. Let us see what are they. The first one is misoprostol, second one is mifepristone, third one methotrexate, fourth one prostaglandin analog. So this is the picture of mifeprex chemical combination substance which is used to abort the developing fetus. Next, mifepristone and misoprostol combination is more effective than methotrexate and prostaglandin analog. It is about the effectiveness of combination of the chemicals. In previous slide I mentioned the four substances. If we use them in combination, so which combination is going to be more effective? That is what I am telling you. The first combination mifepristone and misoprostol. Another combination is methotrexate and prostaglandin analog. Here this combination is more effective than this combination. Next, methotrexate and misoprostol combination is effective than misoprostol alone. If we use the misoprostol alone, so it is not at all effective than if we use the combination of methotrexate and misoprostol. This is what I am telling you. Another type of abortion method is surgical abortions. As the name indicates, we are going to open up the body and do the abortions. The most common surgical method to induce the abortion is suction aspiration or vacuum aspiration. Here surgical abortions can be done in three ways. The first way is manual vacuum aspiration, second way electric vacuum aspiration, third way dilation and evacuation, D and E. So let us see at manual vacuum aspiration. As the name indicator, this type of abortion is done manually without using any instruments or any machines. Here the manual syringe is used to abort the developing fetus. I mean remove the fetus by succession. Here two diagrams are given. This is the sucking cap. By using this sucking cap, so can easily remove the developing fetus from the uterus. It is purely done by the man. The second way is electric vacuum aspiration. Under this type of abortion, so we take the help of machine. Here electric pump is used for the suction of the fetus. This is the electric machine. By using the electric suction, the developing fetus inside the uterus is slowly sucked out of the body. The third one is dilation and evacuation abortion type. Here, the developing fetus is removed by surgical instruments. Here, these are the surgical instruments. So we use it to suck the baby. Here, opening of the cervix region is necessary. Here, removal of the small amount of tissue from the cervical region is necessary. So actually it is performed after 12 to 16 weeks of the pregnancy. But in earlier stages, applying the previous two techniques are preferable. But after 12 to 16 weeks of the pregnancies, doctors prefer dilation and evacuation technique. These are the instruments are used. In this picture, it is very clear about the removal of the fetus from the uterus. These are the instruments we use to open the cervix region. Here the cervix is dilated. Here the fetal body parts are grasped at random with forceps, with the help of forceps. The parts are pulled from the fetal body and removed through the vaginal canal. Here the remaining body parts are grasped and pulled out here. Then here the head is grasped with forceps, crushed and then removed through the vaginal canal. Here from each diagram you can observe the size of the fetus. Here the fully fetus, here some portion of the fetus is removing, here the little amount of additional the fetus body is removed. Here almost the 70 to 80% of the fetal parts are removed from the uterus. Next is about the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act 2017. Is there any act to prevent the illegal medical termination of pregnancies? Yes, the government of India enacted one act for check the illegal medical termination of pregnancies. The act name is the Medical Termination of Pregnancies Act. Actually, it was enacted in the year of 1971 for the first time in India. Later on, it was amended over the period of time. So recently, the older act has been amended. I mean, new information has been included under the act. So what is the main intention of the act? What is the main objective? The main objective of this act is reducing the incidence of illegal abortions and maternal mortality and turbidity. So as earlier I mentioned one point, the 50% of the illegal abortions are performed in a year in India, and it causes maternal mortality and turbidity. To overcome that problem, to reduce these evils in the society, the need for enactment of the act emerged. As per the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act, the pregnancy can be performed, terminated by a registered medical practitioner under following conditions. Actually, in case of developing fetus falls below the 12 weeks, the opinion of one registered medical practitioner is enough. If the age of the developing fetus falls between 12 to 24 weeks of pregnancy, opinion of two registered medical practitioners is compulsory. It is a very important point you must remember. So let us see under so what type of conditions the pregnancy can be terminated as per the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act. The first condition, pregnancy would become risk to life of pregnant woman. When doctors feels the carrying of the fetus become harmful to the woman, in that case, pregnancy can be terminated. Another condition is risk of injury to her physical or mental health. If the physical or mental health of the pregnant woman will be disturbed, in that case also the pregnancy can be terminated. The third condition, if the pregnancy caused by rape. Another condition, if child, the developing fetus inside the uterus may have greater chances of getting mental abnormalities, and which finally leads to the handicap. In that case also it can be performed. Next, failure of contraceptive devices during the coitus. The couples are using contraceptive devices to avoid the unwanted pregnancies, but in some cases the contraceptive devices fails in this regard. In that case, they may conceive, then it is allowed to terminate the pregnancy under the act. Thank you for watching this video.